to the office about 30 minutes ago. Started working on some administrative stuff. My goal today is to research and find a Sunday school curriculum for children, youth, and young adults. And so that's my number one priority today. Second priority is to see if there is a social media document I can get together and schedule out the next 60 days how we're going to approach our social media, because we got to get a presence going, let folks know what is happening. Not just the Sunday post or the fun, but we've been already talking about it, and folks came to me with ideas. So do some ongoing day in the life of wisdom, share the word post, highlighting community members, all that good stuff. And then my other goal today is to figure out what, if at all, I can do to make this office more friendly for the youth. There's a little kitchen right there, so it can become more of a lounge for the youth where we can meet, do smaller Bible study, maybe meeting here for Bible study, add some bean bags or stuff like that. So I'm excited. Then I had somebody who's gifted, creative in interior design. And maybe it's necessary, maybe it's not. We'll see. I invite collaboration at all levels because there are some things that I'm just not as good at. And so we're getting the day started. I'm going to find another book to start.
So this was my first time in the church's garden, and I got to look around, and as you can see, there was some beautiful raised beds, little tomatoes there. The gardener is amazing. He has a crew. Man, they really done a good job as far as organizing and making the garden aesthetically pleasing. So you see just how the beds are organized. There's some squash over here. As you can peek in there and see some squash, look really good. Over here is, I don't know exactly what that is, but right here is some bell peppers. You can see some green bell peppers. Then you have some more tomatoes right there. You got some tomatoes here. And then over here, I saw some flowers planted.
So, got the youth event in a few hours. Already finished the run of show. Got a couple of snacks. So, I'm excited. It's an informal meeting. My plan was to meet with youth, young adults, key leaders I'll be working with, anybody I can collaborate with. Need to meet with some community leaders, especially if they'll be an asset, but I'm just introduced, be a presence in the community. And so today's been good. Got some few things done. Started ideating a list of calendar events that we could do with young adults and circle back around to children. Excited there too. And we'll see what else comes to mind for the rest of the day to work on. My brain is oftentimes scattered because I love to organize. So I got a folder, documents for everything, and I created an assignment tracker, and so what that assignment tracker does is help me to keep track of everything.
So here we're on the way
that I have to get
down the hall.
And so
Past our food pantry, and we're going to go to the youth event, the youth and family meet and greet. And so the whole purpose of this event was to gather families and youth together to hear their feedback, see where they see youth ministry going, how they feel about their church, how we can support their parents, and for them to get to meet me and me to get to meet them. And so this is about visioning and being comfortable.